Tools you're going to need: standard jack, low pro jack if your car's low. Always make sure you have a jack stand. You don't want it to fall on you. 17-inch socket, or whichever you get to take your lug bolts off. You're going to need a breaker bar and a deep extension socket, 18. Whether it be 3/8 or ½ inch, it doesn't matter. And you're also going to need a 13 3/8. 13 3/8, or whichever size, just as long as it's a 13. And I'm going to take this wheel off and show you these 3 bolts you got to take off. Alright, the wheel's coming off. Okay. No, set that to the side. Alright, now in order to get it off, sometimes you'll need a jack to hold this up, because once you break this loose, it's going to pop down, so you'll want to watch that. But if not, and your car is already low enough, which is mine, I already know, I'll just have to take this 18 millimeter bolt off, and that'll just be hanging, and shouldn't be too hard. And then the rest is, you got the 2 13 millimeter bolts up top, which I'll show you after I get that 18 mil off. Alright, so here's my 18 mil deep socket with a 3/8 ratchet and my breaker bar. And since I already had my wheel off, it shouldn't be too tight on the bolt. Trying to get it angled here. Alright, I'm gonna push up. Okay, broke it loose. Alright, so I pop that off. It's just loose. There's your bolt. Alright, and now all I gotta do is open the boot, trunk area here, and proceed to taking those 2 13 millimeter bolts, as I had said earlier. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna hold. Alright, now it's gonna be, it's got all this. Gotta take this off. Take that away. And here's the 2 bolts. Now all you gotta do is, to replace your strut, is take those 2 13 mils off and you're good to go. Now if you're like me, I got lucky enough, and if you use the if you already have the top hats on the struts, see, I'm just replacing mine, so I'm gonna be putting this one in. Found it at a junkyard for $5. It's a Bilstein. If it'll focus. It's not gonna focus. Alright, let's see. Yep. So, but sometimes if you're if you just have the strut itself, say sometimes you buy it online, they won't come with these, so you're still gonna have to use your stock top hat. But I mean, it's not hard. I mean, I can make a little video of it to show you how to take those off, but it's not really hard. What I usually do is I take a vice grip. You take a vice grip and put it on this, and you have a wrench, below the vice grip. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold the vice grip, and then you're going to use a wrench to take that nut off. Otherwise, it's just going to spin. But that's pretty much it. So this, I'm going to take these two 13 mils off, and that should come out, and I'll just throw that up in, and same procedure as you took it off.